A question that comes up a lot from new denture wearers is about salads. Is salad something that they're never going to be able to eat again? Is that something that's off the table? And I'm here to tell you that salads are not a no-go for denture wearers. It is something that eventually you will be able to eat again. You just have to adjust to your dentures and get past that phase of learning to eat again. But once you do, salads will not be an issue. When I go out to eat, I eat regular salads with leafy green vegetables, and I don't have any issues. I don't struggle, nothing gets stuck. But at home, I take a different route when I make salads, only because I like convenience. I buy chopped salads in the bag. It has everything that I need, and I know that this bag is going to last me 3 days, and nothing's going to go to waste. When I buy a whole bunch of produce, it almost always goes to waste because produce is not the same as it used to be several years back, and it just goes bad really, really quick. So I do this just to make it easier. Plus I get way more options in the salad. This one is a romaine lettuce, broccoli stalk, red and Savoy cabbage, green onion, carrots, uncured bacon, which I don't like their bacon in this, and then golden honey almonds. They're almond slivers, which is important. I don't eat whole almonds. I only eat almond slivers. And then it has a maple bourbon vinaigrette. So I have that. And then I add a few other things. I like really crunchy salads. So I have my broccoli and cauliflower right here. And I also have tomatoes. Then I get to the crunch part. So what do I got over here that is going to add crunch? I do like bacon in my salad, but nope, that's not the bacon. This is the bacon. I do like bacon in my salad, but this is what I like. So I have that, and then I have glazed pecans and sweetened cranberries with roasted pepitas. I have a Southwest Crunch tortilla. It's got, what has it got in here? It's got crunchy corn tortilla strips, pepitas, and I think it's also got like crunchy corn in it, but that's what's in it. And then I have my crispy onions. I also threw in an Asian fusion tortilla strip, which has dried onions, almonds, garlic, and ginger. So I have that as well. And then I also threw in some sliced almonds with sweetened blueberries and cranberries. I like crunch. I like a lot of, and there's cheese. So this is the finished product. But that's my salad. And I will top it with my dressing, and I will go eat it, and it will not be a problem. I do like the chopped vegetables better for just in general, but I can eat leafy greens. I just prefer the chopped vegetables. So that's an option. You don't have to worry about anything getting stuck. Just chop them. You can buy whatever produce you want. Just chop it really fine. And it does make it easier because sometimes leafy green stuff does kind of get stuck on the top of the palate. But other than that, I don't really have issues eating salad in general. I just kind of like it this way. I do think it's easier to do the chopped for denture wearers, to be honest. But like I said, I don't really struggle with eating leafy green salads at restaurants. I don't know. I like the chop. So anyway, it's an option. Just if you chop up your vegetables really, really fine, then it will give you a more controlled food to chew. Now, you notice that I had nuts, and I will talk about that real quick. When you are eating almonds, pecans, walnuts, cashews, whatever, stick to the softer ones, the ones that are much softer, because those are easy to chew. If you are met with resistance, though, don't. Like a whole almond, don't eat a whole almond. Pecans are soft, walnuts are soft, peanuts are soft. All the nuts that I have here are soft ones, but almonds, whole almonds, I don't eat them. I don't even try, because when I bite into it, I'm immediately met with solid resistance, like I'm biting into a pen cap. And I'm not going to put that pressure down on it, because I'm not breaking my dentures for an almond, I promise. But almond slivers, easy breezy lemon squeezy. Whole carrots, don't eat whole carrots. I never ate whole carrots. I've always chopped them up my whole life. So I don't just Bugs Bunny it and eat a whole carrot. I've never done that. I'm not an apple fan, so I don't eat apples. I hate apples. Apples is the one fruit that I really cannot stand. I don't like it. Sometimes I'll eat an apple pie, but when it comes to raw apples, I don't eat them. But apple skin can be problematic for denture wearers. So if you're going to eat an apple, you might want to just peel the skin off. Let's see, what else? I mean, you don't want to eat anything that is so hard that it's gonna crack your denture when you put that bite force down, because our bite force isn't the same with prosthetic teeth. But anything else, you might have trouble. Sometimes people say that they have trouble with tomato skins because it's a little bit harder to chew. I don't have any issues with tomato skins, but I'm just kind of trying to cover everything that I can think of. But just stick with soft nuts, and that'll be much easier. So you want to stick with almonds. I'm not almonds. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think about it. Every time I say that particular sentence, I'm just thinking somebody's going to make it a thing. Anyway, if you know, you know. But almond slivers, no whole almonds. Pecans, walnuts, cashews, peanuts. Those things are really easy to chew with dentures. So that's it. And crunchy. I love crunchy. I've always been a big fan of crunchy. So that's why my salad is pretty loaded with all the crunchy stuff, because I like crunchy, and I can eat crunchy. Like I said, I don't eat anything that I meet resistance with, but I don't meet resistance with crunchy foods, and so I don't have any issues with that. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up my crunchy. I'm just not. I like crunchy stuff. Always have. Always will. Cauliflower is easy. So is broccoli. Super easy. And I've talked about this before. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. Hold on a second. I use my tongue to judge if my food is chewed. I, by instinct, take my food and divide it to both sides, so I'm chewing evenly on both sides. Don't want to do anything to rock my dentures. And I also don't want to put a lot of wear on just one side of my dentures, so I just automatically divide things. But all of these things are really easy to eat. This is the glazed pecan. Really soft. Really easy to eat. I'm going to go ahead and go enjoy my salad, but I just wanted to talk about salads and dentures. So I will talk to you later.